All right, man. What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna make this quick, real quick. This thing right here cost me like $20. $20. Why am I even, recording this $20 thing, not specifically for F-150? And I'm gonna tell you how this thing saved my ass. 3 times already. This is the 3rd time. All right? The first time it saved my ass. It was actually for this truck. You know how these updates have been working? If you haven't been getting the updates, man, get your updates in, get them pushed through. First update was something to do with my battery, man. I was having battery drainage, man. So I did this voltage test, and I did it one time. See how it says good, blah, 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 reference only, right? So I did it the first time, and it was fine. And then it was like 3 days in between I started my truck, came back out, it wouldn't start. I was like, what the F, man, right? So took the battery out, took it all only, charged it back up, put it back in, ran it, checked it. It was fine. Came out the next day and put this on, and I was around like 12 point something volts. Overnight, my battery had drained. That's how I knew I had that battery ghost drain, whatever crap. And took it to Ford. They did a flash, a force update, and that problem was fixed. Second time it saved my ass. My Mercedes. I got a Benz. I put an Android aftermarket like radio in it, so I can get the CarPlay and all that stuff. And every 3 or 4 or 5 days, if I didn't drive the car, it would struggle to crank. And a few times it left me stranded. Like I'll get it. It was always at home. That's how I knew something was up. Or I would jump it, drive to work 5 minutes away, and then it wouldn't start at work. I was always close to home, so I'm like, okay, I didn't have enough time to charge. And putting this on it, I was able to clear the low voltage code and then watch the battery charge up when I drove it, and then cleared it again. That was the second time it saved my ass. That's how I knew I had a battery drain. This voltage test is badass, right? Now, recently, if y'all know, these F-150s, you've been having your tailgate just drop on you in the middle of the night. You don't know the position of your tailgate, it'll just open that shit, even if you lock the truck. It's weird as hell, right? So I was able to go into diagnostic, and it was able to tell me that I had an error with a latch. So this could tell you can have window latch, hood latch. I was getting an error with the latch. And that same error, I don't know how it worked, but I looked on some Ford forums. It also communicated with the trailer brake. So I pulled out my trailer brake, and ever since then my tailgate stopped falling, right? And it all came from this little $20 thing. I actually told the seller that I bought it from, where I got it from. I told him, like, hey, this thing is awesome. I'm a admin on the forum. Maybe you could do a deal. He said, for sure. So I'm gonna post a link to this. All I'm saying is it got me out of 2 errors. It's just a freaking scanner, right? Ford Scan can do the same thing this thing can do. Ford Scan, for you to do that, you gotta pay like $12 for a year license. Shout out to Ford Scan, that shit is awesome. There's a bunch of them. You get the little Chinese ones, but for $20, just having that voltage test, and then you can also look up codes. And it gets up, you can like hook it up. That's an old ass USB, but you can hook it up to a computer and update it too. Man, it's worth the money. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Get one, keep it in your glove box. It might save your ass a couple times. There you go. And you can clear codes. So there you go.